Okay, guys, so we have another video on the power scrub, spin scrub, but this time we're going to be tackling the turbine, that part that turns your brush block, okay? And now that part is also not available, okay, along with the pump. And so, you know, now if your unit is still under warranty, please, you know, utilize the warranty, okay? Because most likely Hoover will, TTI, Hoover, would make sure that you're covered, okay? They do want to take care of the customers, okay? So if you have a warranty, utilize it. Go to a local store, and if you don't know, call them, and they'll take care of it. Okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? Now, if it's out of warranty, and you're like, hey, I just got this unit, it's out of warranty, but man, the brush is not turning anymore, or it's leaking on the side, my videos are giving you ways around that to see if we can save you your unit, all right? So let's take a look at this turbine assembly and examine it and see what's causing the brush block not to turn. Okay, guys, so again, this is to give you another rundown of how this unit actually works, okay? There's we have a reservoir. There are two different tubes here. One is running water to the hose accessory pump here, okay? And the other one, this one here, is running water to and solution to the turbine assembly. That is, the water is distributed throughout little ports here, but also the this turbine assembly is set over a port that's connected to the fan. So the suction that this generates is not only helping pull, you know, water into your dirty water tank, but it's also powering the mini fan here, and it's also powering this little fan right here. Okay, and if this fan is not turning, then your gears don't turn, and then your brush block don't turn. Okay, this little section right here. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what we got. All right, now I'm gonna try to hold this camera with one hand and try to see if I can operate with the other right now. This is a quick video I decided to come up with for you guys, and I really just want to get this done for you. Okay. All right, let's see. Then we have back here. So we have these two screws here, and then we have one right here. Okay. Now there's a couple of things we're gonna end up having to do, right? If you can just kind of follow me. Oh, yeah, don't worry, I'll get it. It's right there. We're gonna have to kind of remove this slider selector here. And you see the spring, just kind of get the spring out the way. I don't want to lose it. And then also try your best to not break these clips, but you need to get this separated from here, okay? All right, so let's do that. Let's see, you may or may not, let's not lose it. I'm gonna put this to the side. You may or may not have to mess with this, because if it's brittle, we can actually end up breaking this. So right now I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm working with one hand and I don't want to make any mistakes. Okay, so here it is. Here's a turbine assembly. We have a screw here, a screw here, a screw here, and a screw down in here, right? So let's go for it, all right? Okay. I may have to use a regular screwdriver for that. Okay. The stuff I do for you guys, right? Okay, here we go. He's like, yeah, well, Wayne, you could have just planned your video and make sure you have a stick or something, a stand. Yeah, I could have. All right, so we got this off. So let's take a look on the inside of this thing, all right? Let's see what's going on. Well, look, I don't see any rust. See, look. I don't see any rust on this, okay? Actually, the stuff don't look like it's hardly been used, and okay? This machine is only over a year old. Now, I'm gonna attempt to manually turn this and see if it turns at all, because if not, then something else is happening. Nope, damn, it doesn't turn at all right? So I'm going to have to go to the back of this to see what's happening with the fan. All right. So there are a couple of clips. See this clip right here? All right. All right. Let's remove those clips. Now, you can use like a flathead screwdriver to kind of, or a little butter knife to kind of get under here. Just don't apply too much pressure to get these clips up, okay? And then they can actually break. So I'm gonna use my hand. Let me see. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna have to do it off camera because, yeah, trying to do it like this, I can end up over forcing it and cause myself a problem. So let me get something flat. And I'm just gonna pry one. I'll pry this one here, and then there's another one. There's another one here. I think that's it. Okay, so give me a second. All right, guys, there's also a screw right here. I totally forgot to mention that, okay? Okay, guys, so I was able to separate this from this, and the fan is not cracked, okay? And I had just forced it a little bit, guys, so I wish I had done it on camera, but I had forced it a little bit so it can move. It was just jammed. Look at this. Now it's moving, okay? And this was out of it. Let me put this back in here. Okay, so let's test it. Let's see, because before we couldn't move it, right? Let's see. Wait. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I know there's lubricant here. It's grease lubricant, but I got some other stuff that I use, some kind of spray, all-purpose type lubricant. So I'm gonna see if I can get some extra stuff in here, and even on this little section here, and to see if we can kind of keep that loosey-goosey, because I don't know how it got gummed up and tight like that, but it did, okay? Okay, good. All right, this looks like it's ready to go. All right, so I'm gonna put this back together and we're gonna test it and see if the brush turns, okay? And putting it back together really is just, let me just turn this over. It's gonna be putting this, if you notice, I remember I didn't, you can, but I just didn't take this off, all right? Putting everything back, you know, see that? Just putting it back over. Here, again, I'm doing this with one hand, so I'm just kind of, but you get, you understand what I'm trying to do. So what I'll do is I'm gonna do it off camera again, so I can have both hands working, and then we'll snap everything back in, okay? Okay, guys, so I've snapped everything back together. So what I have to do now is there was some screws at the bottom that I had to put in. Wait, remember that extra screw that I forgot about? Let's see. Make sure I don't forget about them again. Here, right here. This guy he's got to get, we got to install him. Okay. Okay, good. All right, so let's put him back. All right, I would make sure I put this tubing in this right underneath first, because it strains when you're trying to put it on. All right, guys, so I got it back together. Really, just put the screws back in and everything else. And now I'm gonna turn it on and we're gonna test and see if that brush is turning, okay? So let's hit that on and off button right here. Hold on, all right. Awesome. So if you need me to make another video on this, let me know if I need to walk you through every step. These are like patch videos because sometimes I leave holes in my in my tutorials, and I kind of want to fill them in to make sure that if I forget something, I come back and fix it again. All right. Of course, you know, not perfect. I'm trying. So if this helped you, please subscribe, share, come back for more, and feel free to ask me for a particular video, and I'll see what I can do. I'll try my best, okay? All right, until next time, you guys take care, stay positive. All right.